Hello, you join me on the floor of our hallway, well our makeshift hallway. Our front door actually opens into our front room, but we have a kind of hallway made out of shelving here. I'm just looking out some hand knitted stuff for tonight because I decided to film a weekend vlog basically, but I decided quite late. It's 2:30 on Saturday, the 6th of November. Yesterday was the 5th of November, which is the official date. This is really wonky, isn't it? Is that any better? I think that looks a bit better. Yeah, so yesterday was Bonfire Night, basically. So it's celebrated, to the best of my knowledge, it's celebrated across the UK. So England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. And it is a celebration that started in the beginning of the 1600s, the very beginning of the 17th century. And it is to celebrate the foiled assassination of King James I, who there was a group of people who were going to blow him up, and the plot was foiled. Everyone got away except for one guy, Guy Fawkes, who you may have heard of. And I think King James then sort of encouraged people to have bonfires to celebrate the fact that it hadn't worked. And that was what? Well, let me think. 1605. 1705, 1805, 1905, yeah, over 400 years we've been doing this, so it's evolved over the years. We have bonfires and fireworks, people have their own displays, but tonight, for the first time ever, where we live and with the kids, we are going to an organised fireworks display. I don't believe since Lilia was a toddler and before Phoebe was born, we have done that with them. Purely because they haven't wanted to. Lilia was always very scared of fireworks. She is going with her friend, which we were really surprised about. She's almost 16 now, so she's obviously got over it a bit. And Phoebe quite fancied the idea of it, so I've been out and got tickets for her, me and Dan. And we're going to go along too, but we're going to avoid trying to find Lilia and cramping her style, of course. So I thought I might take you along. I'm not going to show tons and tons of fireworks and stuff. It'd be really hard to film it and not much fun to watch on a small screen, I would imagine. But I'll try and get a bit of the atmosphere anyway, and I'm going to be filming tomorrow. But what I'm doing now is, it has turned really cold. So I'm just getting out some stuff to wear tonight to keep us warm. Phoebe wanted a specific hat. And of course I packed everything away lovely at the end of last winter, and I can't remember where I put any of it. So I'm just looking. It's not in here, I don't think. No, I'm going to have to look elsewhere for her hat. But what am I going to wear? Oh, I love this. This is a Tunisian crochet cow that I made in the most lovely yarn from Biff Sugar Yarns in the seagull colourway. Got a little tag on it here just to finish it off. That's from Barbara, Knitting I Love. This is really lovely. Might wear this tonight because it's quite a nice dense fabric to keep the wind out. Either that, or I might go for my old favourite, my original Just Feel Better shawl. I do like this one, and it's really snuggly and warm. Actually, that's really nice for Bonfire Night, isn't it? That bright red. I'm going to wear that. I'm going to wear that one. I'm going to wear that one. I'm going to have to go upstairs to find Phoebe's hat. I've got another idea where it might be. And I'm going to pack some little hand warmers. I want my fingers free. So I'm going to wear, for the first time, my own design. These ones will fit Phoebe just great, so I'm going to put that to one side. I'm going to wear one of the pairs I made when I was doing my tutorial and my samples when I was coming up with this design. I've got a tutorial on my other channel on Little Drops of Wonderful. I'll put a link underneath. Oh, look, a little bit of advertising for my other channel and for my pattern. Yeah. They're called the Heath hand warmers. I'll put a link to where you can get the pattern underneath. You can get it free on my blog, or you can buy a paid version. I love these. And this gorgeous yarn is, oh no, let me get this right. That is, oh no, that's Giddy Knits, that one. This one is Land of Make Believe by Lovely Ellie of Craft House Magic. Oh, I'm looking forward to wearing those. And of course they completely clash. They don't match at all. Is this the face of someone that cares? Not really. Okay, so that's that sorted out. Now I'm going to go and find Phoebe's hat. I've already been talking forever and the vlog hasn't even started. I'm just making a salad now. It's about 4 o'clock to go with the dinner that we're just having a very quick, simple dinner. I think Phoebe's gonna have fish fingers. Lydia's gonna eat at the fireworks display. She's gonna get a burger. Phoebe's gonna have fish fingers because we weren't sure if what the vegetarian. Phoebe's pescatarian. She's 10. She's been pescatarian for a year now, almost. And as a result of that, Dan is also pescatarian because he found he wasn't really missing eating meat, so he went that way as well. And he would eat anything that was on offer at the vegetarian store, but we weren't sure Phoebe would, so we're going to have a light dinner, and if she fancies trying something when we're there, she can try something. But I'm making a salad to go with Dan and my dinner because we're going to have fish cakes. And I'm just been chopping up some beetroot. Now, in the last week of Vlogtober, the last weekend of Vlogtober, my sister came down and we popped to Waitrose to get lettuce because we didn't have lettuce. And while we were there, I picked up some baby beetroot because I love beetroot, and I just thought, oh, I fancy that. Dan and I have been obsessed with it all week, so he picked some more up today and we're having that with our salad. So it's just their basic, oh, it's very shiny that. It's their basic baby beetroot in a mild malt vinegar. It's so good. So good, and it makes my fingers pink. Dan's waving back at me from behind the window. He thought I was waving at him then. And now he's dancing. Aren't I a lucky lady? Anyway, that's what I'm doing now so that we can eat and then go and enjoy all the festivities. Very exciting. We never go to the fireworks displays because they've never wanted to. So we were a bit like, oh, we don't really want to. And now we're both a bit excited. Aren't we, Dan?
Yes!
We just had a bit of a mad 5 minutes. Lilia's friend arrived at the front door. We opened the back door to go and sort the chicken shed out, put the food away. Everything caused a through draft, everything flew everywhere. A load of fireworks started. Next door's cat ran in terrified, and she's now hiding under the kitchen cupboards and won't come out.
Look, I'll go see.
We'll show them in a minute. So we're just going to go and double check on the chickens. We're just going to listen to their coop and make sure they're not too upset out there. I've got my warmest jumper on, which also happens to have dinosaurs on it. I've got my hand knit socks on. You've stolen a pair of my hand knit socks as well. We're going to get our boots on.
Oh.
Have you had a wee?
Yes.
And then we're going to go. We're going to go and see some
I saw
fireworks.
it. Let's go show you little Mia. We had to take this off because our dishwasher was leaking. So, Mia? I don't know if you can see her, yeah. You can just see her little face under there. Aww. She's just a little bit scared. Now we're going to go check on the chickens to make sure they're not scared.
Need to show everyone your hat, Phoebe, because I was looking for it earlier and I could only find this one originally. I've got two. This is my one. Phoebe kept stealing it, so I made her one. I'm not actually going to take mine. I am going to wear
This.
I can't remember the pattern.
Oh.
I
It's
can't
basically
remember.
a headband and...
Yeah, it's like a hat without a top, isn't it? I've got one of Barbara's little tags on this as well. And I love this. So if you're a knitter and you're interested, I shall put the details of it on the screen.
The link in the
and
description.
Link in the description. Because I love this. I'm going to make another one. I really, really love this. I think I've still got some of the same
Daddy,
yarn.
can you get me my coat, please?
I hope so, anyway. We're walking down the road into the town centre. It's just started raining, but it's not supposed to rain for long. I forgot to say when we left, and you might have noticed, I painted my nails. The colour I thought was very appropriate for tonight. It's called Hotty Chocky. Hotty Chocky.
Oh, because we're going to have hot chocolate.
Because we're going to have hot chocolate. And yeah, it's quite cold, but
Wait,
we're all
why are we
wrapped up.
vlogging? It's not for October anymore.
I'm making a vlog, a weekend vlog.
Oh.
We went red there from the brake lights going past. I was going to say something else. I can't remember what it was. It was probably very profound.
And boring old lady talk.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You're my heart's desire. I just want
2, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world.
Good morning. I haven't even brushed my hair yet. I'm sitting in bed. Well, I'm not in bed. I've been up for a while. I've had a cup of tea and some breakfast and everything, and the bed is made, but I've come up for a bit of peace and quiet so I can say good morning. Last night was so fun. We were really apprehensive about it, having never done it before, and we really enjoyed it. We were home really early. The fireworks went on for about 25 minutes. They were really amazing, and they had music going at the same time. It was so good. We were home by about 9:15, so in plenty of time for Phoebe to be in bed at a reasonable time, but we were all utterly worn out from all the excitement, and we'll definitely do it again next year. I think we really had a good time. And we checked on the chickens again, went and had a little listen, and they were quiet, even though it had, I have a friend about 4 doors up who also has chickens, and she had texted me to say that her chickens were slightly freaking out earlier on in the evening when it was quite noisy. But ours had seemed okay, and they were certainly seemed okay when we got back. And we've already had one very large, very healthy looking egg this morning, so let's see if we get 3 despite all the noise last night. And next door's cat had come out. She was sitting on the table quite happily, and I actually texted my neighbour and said, look, she's still here. She's sitting on the table, so she's not hiding, but you know, you're probably going to want her home and safe. So we passed her through the front doors to each other, so she got a good safe night at home. She's back this morning. She was at the front door, at the back door about an hour ago, meowing, so we let her in for a bit, and I think she's now gone out again for a little prowl about. She's a funny little thing. And today we're going to watch Strictly, because we didn't watch it last night, so I'm really looking forward to all snuggling up on the sofa and watching Strictly. Lilia's got a friend coming round, and they're going to do some kind of craft activity that involves making a mushroom hat. So that's quite interesting. It's just going to be a chilled day, really. I love Sundays. I've already been doing a bit of knitting on my socks, which I'm making with black yarn, which is hard going. And I need to parcel up some prizes for the Strictly Sock Along that I'm running on my other channel, on Little Drops of Wonderful. So that's great that all the prize winners have got in touch. So I'm going to send those out. I'm not going to send them out, I'm going to parcel them up, and I've got some orders to parcel up, because I want to take all of those to the post office tomorrow. This is all very boring. I'm going to shut up. I'm just giving you a rundown of my to-do list. But I'm meeting my friend Sarah tomorrow, basically, at Blue Water. We're going to have a knit and a chat and a catch up and a little shop. Sarah is Yarn Mugs here on YouTube. She has a lovely channel all about crochet and knitting, and she's just such a lovely person. I always enjoy meeting up with Sarah, so I'm really looking forward to that tomorrow. And I'm really looking forward to today. Let's see what it brings. So I'll tell you a bit about the books that I've got just behind me here, because I had a couple of questions during Vlogtober. So yes, I am reading. Somebody asked if I was reading The Strawberry Thief. I am. I've been reading, I'm a very slow reader, because when I get into, the only time I have to read really is when I get into bed. And when I get into bed, I often think I'm going to read, and then I read a page and realise that I need to sleep. So I haven't read much of this, and I've been reading it since August. But I'm loving it. It's basically the follow-up to Joanne Harris's book Chocolat. And it's really, really good. The characters are great. The story so far is great. Her storytelling is great. I'm really enjoying it so far. I need to make more time to read it because I am really enjoying it. And then someone also spotted that I had a Billy Connolly book. Now, Billy Connolly has actually got a book, his autobiography is out, and I have the audio book version ready to listen to. I'm currently listening to Miriam Margolyes's This Much Is True, I think it's called. It's her autobiography, and I am really enjoying that. She is a fantastic storyteller. She has a lovely voice to listen to. She is very rude. Very rude. Don't listen to it if you're in any way prudish, because she has led a very full and interesting life. But it's I have to say, it's very well told. It's a very well told, honest, not sensationalist story, in my opinion. Anyway, I got this for my birthday, and this is Billy Connolly Tall Tales and Wee Stories. So it's kind of a little collection of funny stories and drawings and anecdotes and stuff. But I haven't read it yet, but I'm really looking forward to. And then, yeah, I'm going to listen to Windswept and Interesting, which is his autobiography. I've already got that sitting in my library. I've got a few other books here as well. Here we go. So, from top to bottom, Black and British. That is by David Olusoga. This is the short essential history, which I actually bought for the girls. And I've been reading together with Phoebe. I've listened to the actual full book of this on audiobook, which is Black and British, A Forgotten History, and I absolutely loved it. It took me a long time to listen to, but I loved it. And Black and British, A Short Essential History was written for younger readers, and it kind of summarises everything that's in the bigger book, and it really is a fantastic book. Second Class Citizen by Buchi Emachita is something I got for my birthday. I wanted to read it for a long time, and I haven't read it yet. It is only a short book. As you can see, it's very thin. So these are basically, these books here are all ones that I'm like, oh, I really want to read these soon. Oggy and Me, I'm halfway through. I was reading it with Phoebe, but she kind of lost interest. She loved Wanda, but she kind of lost interest in Oggy and Me, but I want to finish it and see what happens. And one day in December, I think I just picked up in The Works, so I was going to give that a go. Be a good time of year actually, wouldn't it, to read that. And Fern Cotton Happy, really looking forward to getting stuck into that at some point. I think I've got that in The Works as well. Got my chicken clearing out jumper on. Sunday is chicken cleaning day. We give their run a good going over and wash all their feeders and spray the coop and get it all nice and clean, refresh their bedding and stuff like that. They're all out in the garden having a good bock about, having been very alarmed by Dan's new leaf blower. Something that I don't think we need, but apparently we do. It doesn't, just to me, seems to do a much noisier job of something you can do just as easily with a rake. Sorry if this is a bit wobbly. I'm holding it on my tripod that is not like supposed to be a handheld tripod. We're also going to empty the compost. So I bought these compost storage bags. I've got two. I've got a small one and a big one. They look like this, basically like potato growing sacks, but they've got zipped lids on them. Because since having the chickens, our compost is completely full to the top, our compost bin, and it's really good compost at the bottom where it's all been composted down. So we're going to empty a load of the compost out of the bottom to make room at the top, because obviously every day we're putting chicken poo in there, which is brilliant once that's composted down. So we're going to try and organise that a bit and store some compost somewhere else. Yeah, so we're going to go and do that. I really don't want to do any of this, but hopefully it should all be done within an hour, and then we can get on with chilling out a bit. Hello ladies. Hello ladies. Hi Cloud. How are you? Hi hey. Behind you. Hey. Hi pigs.
I'd like to do more down here, but I'll do
Are
it
you
later.
coming pigs?
But look at the difference it's made to the garden.
There you go. There we are. This is the smaller one that's now completely full with absolutely lovely compost, and it will keep composting whilst it's in there, and come the spring we can use it, and we've got a bit more room for all the chicken poop, and that's what I'm going to go and do now. Oh hello Cloud, have you come to say hello? This is Cloud, she's our friendliest chook. They're all friendly. Well, Hey-Hey's a bit not friendly. Hey-Hey growls. But you chirrup. And she likes being picked up, and whenever you're in the garden, she'll always be there with you. She likes to be under our feet. I think she wants to get down. Hey-Hey's just there. She's curious, but not curious enough to put herself into the terrible danger of coming near to the people who provide her with food. There is no angle or distance that is going to make me look any better than I do.
You look gorgeous.
It is just after 9. Phoebe's upstairs for a bit of half-hour pre-lights out reading time. I've been editing. I'm not sure if the vlog is interesting or not. Chickens and fireworks and compost and more chickens and books and a mushroom hat. Hopefully it all comes together and is a fairly interesting watch for a little daily life vlog, a little weekend vlog. We've got all the candles lit now, and we're going to watch something with Lilia before she goes to bed at 10. She goes back to school tomorrow. She has 2 weeks off for October, whereas Phoebe only has 1 week, so she's already been back a week. Can you believe we're at the end of the first week of November already? Lilia's just skirting around with a glass of milk. I forgot to mention as well, I was editing, I was talking about the Billy Connolly books, the audiobook that I'm going to listen to, and the book that I've got. And I've got those because I grew up listening to Billy Connolly. He was my dad's favourite comedian, basically. And my mum really likes him too. And my dad had all of cassette tapes, a whole little briefcase full of cassette tapes of Billy Connolly's shows, and we used to listen to them way before we probably should have done. He's very sweary. So that's why I'm so interested in the books that he has. Yeah, so it's been a lovely weekend. It's been quite jam-packed, but it's also been quite peaceful and cosy, I think. And I think last night in particular, you know, being out around lots and lots of people, which I know probably a lot of people will find quite strange to see, but that's how it is here at the moment. It felt, I don't know, hopeful. I think we said that last night, didn't we, Dan?
We did.
It felt hopeful. And it was really nice way to sort of start to end the year. I mean, I know we've still got 2 months left of the year, but yeah, it was nice. We enjoyed it. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now, and I hope you've enjoyed this little weekend vlog, and I'll see you again hopefully next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye from me and bye from them.